Princeton Tiger basketball here on 103.9 WLPO, and of course streaming worldwide on our YouTube channel at Starve Rock Media. As you heard John Spencer mention, we want to thank Princeton Auto Group for tonight's presenting sponsor of this finale of the Rock Falls Shootout today. There's been games, Brandon, going on since this morning, and just had the Rock Falls Princeton JV game end. Unfortunately, the Tigers go down 39-33, but now the main event, Rock Falls, the home team at 10-4, Princeton, the road team at 5-8. But Princeton's got the big guy, Noah Laporte, back. They lost 5 in a row when the big guy was out of the lineup. A totally different team with a potential all-state big man in the lineup.
Yeah, that 5-8 should have an asterisk next to it. When you miss somebody like Noah Laporte for that many games, yeah, you know, it makes a difference in the record. We'll see what Princeton is really made of tonight. Rock Falls has got a 6'8 kid and a 6'6 or 6'7 kid, very tall. Princeton looking like they're going to be undersized, but they got talent, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, of course, Princeton coach Jason Smith once again, and they've got some players. You know, they've lost talent in these last few years with all the talent they've had. They've tried to reload instead of rebuild, and of course, Noah Laporte has been a multi-year starter. Jordan Reinhardt, a multi-year starter. Of course, the Princeton name Reinhardt throughout the years, you know you're getting quality play with a Reinhardt.
And Jordan had a game early in the season where he knocked down a huge shot to win a game for Princeton, and I think he's done it a couple other times in his career early on, so they still have firepower. Maybe not the big names that we know like Tegan Davis and Grady Anderson, but when you got Noah Laporte and guys around him, they're still a pretty good team.
And these two teams, by the way, did both compete in the Comoni Classic. Rock Falls and Princeton did not play, however, each other in the Comoni. Rock Falls 10-4 overall. This is only their third home game of the season. They've had 5 away games and 7 neutral site games. So, you know, when you're in a lot of tournaments and shootouts, and then you finally get some true home and road games. And that's what we have here, a non-conference game. Of course, Rock Falls from the Big Northern Conference, used to be the NCIC team, of course.
Yep.
And Princeton still in the Three Rivers, of course, used to be a longtime foe of Rock Falls in the old NCIC. We're going to take our first break. We'll continue to get you ready for Princeton Tiger basketball. Princeton on the road tonight in Rock Falls to take on the Rockets. A crowd here building in Rock Falls High School. Should be a good one tonight. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance. Princeton Tiger basketball presented by Princeton Auto Group. Stay tuned. We're coming back in just a moment.
Exciting news from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
Drop the kids off, get to work on time, pick the kids up, get them to practice. You need more time in your day.
Hi, I'm Steve Piano with Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. At IVCU, we know you don't need one more thing. That's why IVCU is here to help with free online and mobile banking. IVCU is at your fingertips anytime, anywhere, any place with personalized banking solutions that fit your busy lifestyle. To learn more, visit IVCU's new website today, ivcu.com. IVCU, you are who we are.
Illinois Valley Credit Union, member NCUA.
The biggest games and the best matchups are on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock. Classic Rock.
Yeah, big matchup here tonight. Two traditional powers in Rock Falls and Princeton taking on this task of trying to come into Tabor Gymnasium and beat the Rock Falls Rockets. One thing that we think Princeton has to do to win tonight, well, that's our Heartland Auto Body key to the game, where quality repairs meet hometown care. Get back on the road with confidence. Heartland Auto Body, your local repair experts led by Jason Maurice and his team. Brandon, obviously winning on the road, never easy, conference, non-conference, especially winning on the road against a traditional team like Rock Falls who, you know, brings a crowd out. This is a different atmosphere than a lot of road venues. What do you think Princeton needs to do, maybe one specific focus tonight?
I'm going to sound like an old man, but it's going to be move the ball. I already mentioned Rock Falls is taller, bigger than Princeton. You move the ball, that's kind of the remedy of everything. You throw off their defense, you get open shots, you make the defense guess where you're going to be or where you're looking to take a shot. Move the ball as much as possible, make those extra passes.
That is a Heartland Auto Body key to the game. Move the ball and get some good shots. Get, of course, the big guy involved early in Noah Laporte, and we like the chances for the Princeton Tigers tonight. Of course, throughout the evening, we'll have our three-pointers sponsored by our friends at In-Home Care Connection. We'll also have a scoreboard update brought to you by Someone's in the Kitchen. Town & Country Services bringing you tonight's heat check, and we hope to have several heat checks on the menu. And Wyanett Meat Locker will bring you the second and fourth quarter. We're going to take another break. Rock Falls ready to come out on the court. Princeton's already on their bench. Tigers, Rockets coming up in moments on 103.9 WLPO. Stay tuned.
Wyanett Meat Locker is your all-star destination for premium meats that fuel you through the season. Whether you're prepping for a game day or a family meal, they've got you covered with everything from steaks and roasts to pork chops, sausage, chicken, and more. Their meat bundle boxes are a slam dunk for stocking up and staying warm all winter long. With fast, reliable delivery, Wyanett Meat Locker brings top quality meats straight to you. No trip to the grocery store necessary. Visit their full-service meat counter or check out WyanetLocker.com for more information.
Drop the kids off, get to work on time, pick the kids up, get them to practice. You need more time in your day.
Hi, I'm Steve Piana with Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. At IVCU, we know you don't need one more thing. That's why IVCU is here to help with free online and mobile banking. IVCU is at your fingertips anytime, anywhere, any place with personalized banking solutions that fit your busy lifestyle. To learn more, visit IVCU's new website today, ivcu.com. IVCU, you are who we are.
Illinois Valley Credit Union, member NCUA.
If Tom Petty, Bob Seeger, and John Mellencamp are some of your favorite players, stick around after the game. 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
difficulties here in Rock Falls, and everybody stay looking at the flag, doing what we do as Americans. That was patriotism through and through right there.
Yeah, they had a little audio difficulty, as Brandon mentioned, with the no live singer tonight of the national anthem, but got through it. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChante's back here at Tabor Gymnasium, Rock Falls High School, as we are about ready for Princeton Tiger basketball. And again, tonight's presenting sponsor is exclusive presenting sponsor, Princeton Auto Group, locally owned Princeton Auto Group. Find out more on the Princeton Auto Group Facebook page.
6-foot senior number 4, Jaden Fulkerson.
So the starting lineups now being announced for Princeton. In the backcourt is number 4, senior Jaden Fulkerson. Also in the backcourt, number 12, a senior, Asia Garton.
6'6", senior, number 23, Noah
In the middle,
Laporte.
of course, the senior, Noah Laporte, has signed to play football next year at Northwestern.
6'1", senior,
Joining
number 30,
Noah in the lineup
Jordan Reinhardt.
is 6'1", senior, Jordan Reinhardt. Jordan wearing number 30
And
for the
6'1",
Tigers.
senior, number 45,
And
Luke
rounding out
Smith.
Princeton's starting lineup tonight,
Tigers are coached
a
by
6'1"
Jason
senior,
Smith,
number 45,
assisted by Tim Smith
Luke
and Daniel
Smith.
Murray.
Of course, Princeton on their traditional road blue
And now
unis
for the Rock Falls Rockets.
with, I guess, the silver or gray numbers.
5'10",
Blue
senior, number
shorts.
1, Austin Castaneda.
Your Rock Falls lineup, their point guard is number 1, Austin Castaneda. He's 5'10", a senior.
Number 4, Christian Hernandez.
Also in the backcourt is number 4, Christian Hernandez. He's a 5'11 senior, so both teams very experienced.
Quateem Hill.
Then you have Quateem Harold. That's the name to listen for tonight. Some call him Tim.
Senior number 13.
Tim Hield,
Howard.
6'3 senior. Joining him, Riken Howard on the block. He's a 6'1 senior, wears number 13, defying
5'7"
superstitions.
Number 22.
And rounding out their starting five is Niam Menendez, 5'7 point guard. So that's the starting lineups for visiting Princeton at 5-10, and the home Rock Falls Rockets at 10-4.
Active duty personnel, reservists, and National Guard to please rise and be recognized.
So basketball here at Tabor Gymnasium. Noah Laporte will jump for Princeton.
I do like that they do all this with the lights out. Kind of gives you that, spotlight feel like, hey, this is a very important game.
The main event, yeah. Riken Howard, number 13, will jump for Rock Falls against Noah Laporte. And here come the lights.
There's a little size advantage there for Princeton.
Yeah, Rock Falls, we saw the roster, Brandon. They got two big guys.
And they are sitting on the bench.
Neither one are starters. Garrett Wolf and Cole Molnix. So we're underway. Presented by the Princeton Auto Group. And the Rock Falls Rockets win the tip. Princeton comes out in a man-to-man defense here.
That was a weird tip when they threw it up. I want to say it was more towards the Rock Falls side, but hey, it happens. It happens.
Rock Falls still dribbling the ball out beyond the three-point arc. In this man-to-man defense, Reinhardt keeping his man in front of him. There's a handoff for the Rockets. It is Howard. He passes it off to Castaneda. He gives it to Menendez. Back out top to Hernandez. Hernandez looking to be Reinhardt. He'll take the free throw line elbow jumper. No good. Rebound cleared for Princeton. Asia Gartman. He was fouled.
He had his arm all over the Princeton player's shoulder. He looked at the ref like, why are you calling a foul? But when you almost put him in a chokehold to try to get the ball,
yes.
I mean, you're going to get that call.
So the first foul of the night goes against the home team, the Rock Falls Rockets. Quickly down the other way, and we got a foul. Another foul on Rock Falls.
That was a full court pass from the inbound. Noah took like 2 steps up for the lane, and the Rock Falls guy knocked it out of his hands.
So inbounding underneath their own hoop, Luke Smith to Reinhardt. Back to Luke Smith on the block. Luke takes a couple bounces off the glass. He's going to get called for a travel.
Little foot shuffle as he was trying to make some room and, maneuver around and just shuffle his feet a little bit.
It's the first turnover night for the Tigers. We are 1 minute into this game, no score between the Princeton and Rock Falls Rockets. Long three, back iron, no good by Tim Hield, and it bounced up and hit the top of the backboard. So ball goes over to Princeton.
Yeah, I think what Tim is going to be Tim or Timmy today. Just because we've heard it said 3 different ways now. So it's like, hey, you know what? And a couple of staff said they call him Timmy. So
Laporte is double teamed. He finds Girton. Here's Luke Smith, a 3, gets it.
Luke
Smith with our first in-home care connection 3-pointer of the night for the Princeton Tigers. And quickly the other way is Quateem Hield with the layup. He rammed into the cushion against the wall after the layup. Rock Falls on the board. The Rockets trapping the Tigers. They're in trouble. And a timeout taken by Coach Smith.
That was a smart move. He had nowhere to go. That was going to be a turnover, if anything.
Yeah, Jaden Fulkerson got caught in trap, kind of in no man's land near half court. And Coach Smith across the court called the timeout, so the Tigers will keep the possession. But Luke Smith gets us going with the in-home care connection and IHCC Hospice 3-pointer. In-home care and IHCC providing home health, hospice, and caregiver services. Locally owned in-home care connection and IHCC Hospice is here for you. Find out more at ihcc.care. 3-2 Princeton, 6:16 to go here in the first.
We've seen already whether they're going to score a lot of points or not, but they're going fast. Both teams are making long outlet passes, trying to push the ball, push the tempo.
Princeton will inbound it. And Fulkerson playing the point guard this year. Of course, they had Lawson as their point guard for the last 2-3 years. This time, Princeton will get the 5-second call. No timeout taken. Fulkerson just couldn't find anybody.
And that was without the trap. It was only one Rock Falls guy on him.
3-2 Princeton. 2 minutes in. Rock Falls with the basketball now. Here is Heald, Tim Heald, number 13, their top player. Howard with it. There's Heald with a 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound cleared for Princeton. That was Garton. And here come the Tigers. Fulkerson picks it up. 3, Reinhardt wide open. Back iron, no good. Rebound Castaneda for Rock Falls. Quickly come the Rockets. Castaneda. 3 on the way. Back front iron, no good by Howard. And running the ball down for Princeton is Garton, and he'll bring it down by himself. 5:20 to go here in the first. Tigers lead 3-2. Luke Smith in the corner. Looking to beat his man off the dribble. Comes out top to Fulkerson. And Fulkerson sets the offense here. Corner ball to Smith. Luke looking for Laporte on the block. Can't find him. Back out top to Fulkerson. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Fulkerson bounce pass to Reinhardt. He's double teamed. Back out top, Fulkerson. Kicks it out. 3, Garton on the way. Good! Left-handed 3 by Asia Garton, and that is another in-home care connection 3-pointer for the Tigers. Princeton leading 6-2. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter.
He had a nice follow shot with a really solid form on his 3-point shot.
Baseline, nice job by Laporte to knock it away as he cut off the baseline for Menendez of Rock Falls.
Entering the Princeton lineup is number 10, Gavin Lanham.
Lanham will come in for Princeton, so the first reserve for the Tigers of the night. Lanham comes in, and Luke Smith checks out.
This is always an interesting matchup when you got the 2-star players of each team guarding each other with Noah Laporte and Tim Hild.
Menendez hands it off to Nelson for Rock Falls. Here's Castaneda. Gets a pick. Finger roll layup. Good.
Hernandez.
So Hernandez actually with the layup. He got just enough opening. Finger rolled it up. And Princeton's lead is cut to 2, 6-4.
Most high school coaches would be mad, though. He went left-handed on the right side, but he made the basket.
They got it inside of Laporte. He gets it knocked away. But then Garton comes back with it. Laporte comes up with it and lays it in.
Noah Laporte.
So the teams share or exchange turnovers there. And in the end, give an assist to Garton in a bucket by Noah Laporte. Noah's first 2 points of the night. 8-4 Princeton. Back 3, Hernandez. No good for Rock Falls. Christian Hernandez. Rebound cleared by Lanham for Princeton. Lanham on the block. Off the glass, too hard. Rebound to Heald for Rock Falls. Heald going to go coast to coast. Gets it up, no good. Rebound though, Rock Falls. Here is Hernandez. Out top to Menendez, behind his back dribble. Dishes it out to Castaneda. He's being guarded by Fulkerson. Castaneda, free throw line, picks up his dribble. High off the glass, no good. Rebound, Noah Laporte clears it for Princeton. Down to 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tigers 8, Rockets 4. You're listening to Princeton Tiger Basketball on 103.9 WLPO and on the Starved Rock Media YouTube channel, presented by Princeton Auto Group. Laporte trying to beat his man off the dribble, goes up, and they're going to get Laporte with a travel.
He took an extra step trying to get to the basket. He moved his pivot foot just enough to get that travel.
So here's one of the big guys.
30-second timeout.
One of their big guys off the bench, Garrett Wolf, will come in, not to be confused with the former Northern Illinois Husky running back, Chicago Bear, Garrett Wolf. This Garrett Wolf's a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger than the NFL Garrett Wolf, according to the program. The Rock Falls, Garrett goes 6'7".
Honestly, I think you and I were bigger than Garrett Wolf, the football player.
Which was even more amazing that he reached the NFL.
He was so fast,
Yeah.
and so shifty. Nobody could touch him.
Bears could use somebody like that nowadays.
Sure could.
So a quick timeout taken by Rock Falls, just a 30-second timeout taken by their head coach, Zach Sandrock. So we're back in action. That leaves each team with 4 timeouts left. 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. It's been a fast-paced game, but not a tremendous amount of scoring by any means, but not for lack of pace with this one. 8-4 Princeton on top of Rock Falls. The Rockets with the basketball.
They're both getting good shots, just a little rusty right now. They'll get it back in. Holiday food still setting in, maybe.
Yeah, after this, now you're back in the groove after the Christmas tournament's over. Here is Laporte after the steal by Princeton. Layup. No good. Lanham with the rebound. Back to Laporte. Good.
Noah Laporte.
And a quick
Entering the Rock Falls
substitution for
lineup,
Rock
number
Falls.
22, Neil Menendez.
I think we got a player that's cut up a little bit here.
That's awesome when you can have a guy like Langham come off the bench and he's already got a steal, assist. He's getting rebounds. He's all over the place.
Yeah, Lanham making things happen for Princeton off the bench. As Brandon alluded to, filling the box score up. Princeton doing a little front court trap here. They get it inside of the big guy, a mismatch. And Wolf turns around, lays it in. 10-6 Princeton.
And that could be the problem with the height, because that was not hard for him whatsoever. Even Noah standing next to him about the same size, but it looks like he's got good footwork too.
Here is Laporte, free throw line, kicks it out to Lanham, out top Fulkerson. Laporte beyond the three-point line, going to be Wolf off the dribble. Gets fouled, and we'll see if they give him 2 shots. Oh, Noah, late fall over one of the cheerleaders, and of course he's just back off an injury.
Rock Falls foul on 22,
And,
Neil Menendez, his second.
They're actually going to get that foul on Menendez, not Wolf.
And the second team foul.
It's going to be a shooting foul.
I think he came from the backside and then hit him on the other side. That happens actually a lot, and people don't realize that when the guy from the back is the one causing the foul, because when you're moving backwards, you don't see that guy there, and they're adjusting your position.
And for Princeton, number 20, Arthur Burton.
First free throw good for Noah Laporte. Arthur Burden checks in for Princeton. First time tonight, seeing number 20 for the Tigers. Laporte's second free throw, nothing but net. And that gives Noah 6 on the night, half of Princeton's points. 12-6 Tigers. We're counting down to a minute and a half to go. In this first quarter, there's Heald. He's going to get fouled on the floor. That'll be Princeton's first team foul. So
Princeton fouls on number 4.
Rock Falls will inbound it.
Fulkerson, his first.
I think that was kind of a bailout, because he did just try to dribble through 3 people.
He did.
And then when he took an extra step, I mean, that could have been a travel, but I didn't see a hand on the other side.
Three-pointer off the inbound.
Hernandez for 3.
Christian Hernandez for 3. A set play for Rock Falls. Gets it to a one-possession game. Princeton 12, Rock Falls 9. Minute 20 to go. The Tigers have the ball. Fulkerson looking to hand it off. He's looking backdoor. Lanham. And it was rejected by Wolf. The big 6'7" center for Rock Falls sent it into the Rockets cheerleaders.
Going into this game, obviously, you and I did our research, and Christian Hernandez, not a name, I read it, but I didn't hear anything about it. But the offense is really going through him so far early in this game.
Backdoor again, not open for Princeton. It was knocked out of bounds off the Rockets, so Princeton will inbound again underneath their own basket. 1:06 to go here in the first. 12-9, Princeton leading the home team, Rock Falls. Here's Burden, gets it out top to Fulkerson. Lanham will take a few steps back, left-handed dribble, switches over to his right hand. Finds a cutting Laporte, spin move. Noah left it short. Had everything there but the finish. And here comes Heald for Rock Falls. Kicks it out, wide open 3. Back iron, no good. Laporte clears the board. That was Reichen Howard. Laporte got hit, and it ends up being a jump ball. Princeton will keep possession.
Reichen Howard was the other Rocket, along with Tim Heald, that were members of the Kimoni Classic All-Tournament team.
So back into the game for Princeton is Reinhardt. For these last 38 seconds, going to try to get a score before this quarter is up. 12-9 Tigers leading the Rockets. Rock Falls 10-4. And Princeton a deceiving 5-8 record. Many of their losses without Noah Laporte in the lineup.
And they're moving the ball like we had talked about in the beginning. Now they just got to move when they don't have the ball and get some open looks.
Fulkerson driving in a charge on Princeton. That'll go against Asia Garten.
And I agree with that charge call full-heartedly. Number 44, Garrett Wolf, stood up, put his hands up, even fell. We had talked about off air that, you don't even have to fall anymore for it to be a charge. And he did the full progression of a classic charge take.
And very few things still get a crowd going and get them up off their feet than a player taking a charge. And that's what he did right there. 12-9, Rock Falls gets a 5-second call. They were looking to hold the ball for the last shot, and Christian Hernandez just turned it over. They call a 5-second call. So a break as Princeton now will have a chance to have the last shot in this first quarter. 12-9 with 12 seconds to go. Here's Fulkerson to Reinhardt. Reinhardt's already had one buzzer beater to win a game this year. Down to 5, Jordan dribbling left hand, looking off Noah's fingertips, out of bounds, and the buzzer sounds. So they had a set play, but just couldn't get it from Reinhardt to Laporte. We've played a quarter from Rock Falls. So far, so good for the Tigers. Princeton 12, Rock Falls 9. You're listening to Princeton Tiger Basketball on 103.9 WLPO, presented by Princeton Auto Group.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join Ashley and John in holy matrimony. If anyone knows why this couple should not be wed, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
I do, Dr. Ed. Take a look at her smile. Mom! I'm sorry, sweetheart, but your teeth are so yellow.
Your mom's right, Ashley, but don't worry. Come with me.
At the same church, just 2 hours later.
Oh, Dr. Ed, you saved the day. My teeth are as white as my dress.
I now pronounce you clean and white. You may kiss the bride.
You've spent years planning the perfect day. Make sure every picture you have for the rest of your life shows a radiant smile with beautiful white teeth. A lifetime of smiles can make it happen in as little as 2 hours. Before your big day, see Dr. Ed, Dr. Pat, or Dr. Ken at a Lifetime of Smiles and have the perfect white smile for your big day.
Dr. Ed and Associates are not licensed oral surgeons, endodontists, or orthodontists.
Starved Rock Local Mornings with Rod and Tom on 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back here at Tabor Gymnasium on the campus of Rock Falls High School. And the Rockets inbound the ball to start this second quarter of play, trailing your Princeton Tigers 12-9. Step back three, back iron no good by Heald. Laporte got the rebound, and we're going to get a ticky-tack reach-in foul go against Rock Falls.
Rock Falls fouls on number 44.
It's on the big guy, Garrett Wolf.
And the first team foul.
It was kind of another thing when I was saying a foul from the other side of a player. When they're getting a rebound and you go on the other side and hit their arm or whatever, those fouls get called more often than not because they can't see you when you're hitting them.
So 12-9, Princeton with the lead. Here momentarily, we'll give you our first scoreboard update of the night. Brought to you by Someone's in the Kitchen. There's been plenty of action already, including some here. Boy. Speaking of action, Noah Laporte got open in the paint and hammered it home. Two-handed dunk.
He didn't even have to take a step.
No.
He just grabbed it and boom.
Backdoor for Rock Falls. They turn it over. Laporte with the steal. 14-9, Princeton with the lead. Probably should have said over-under on Noah's dunks tonight, Brandon.
Oh, should have.
Oh, Reinhardt almost threw it away.
I mean, we could still do it. The game's not over.
Yeah. Lanham in the corner. Cross-court pass to Fulkerson. Out top to Reinhardt. Reinhardt looks to Coach Smith to reset the offense here.
You were talking earlier about a charge, getting the crowd in. A dunk does the same.
Lanham thought he had a player in the back door, but anticipated a player there, but it was a Rock Falls player instead. Wolf forces a pass inside, stolen Laporte. Lanham the other way, good, no, missed the layup. And the big guy for Rock Falls ends up in the stage, behind the baseline. 14-9 Princeton. And Wolf comes off the stage to make the layup.
Wow.
That's great hustle by the big guy.
Wow. He literally was on the stage. Almost took out the photographer that's sitting up there.
Almost ended up behind the curtain. 14-11, Laporte, three, front iron, no good. Rebound tracked down by Rock Falls. Owen Mandrell. Here come the Rockets with a chance to tie, three, no good, and nice rebound for Princeton. Garten, here's Reinhardt quickly the other way. Layup up and in by Jordan Reinhardt.
Jordan Reinhardt.
And we got a full timeout taken by Rock Falls.
A full timeout.
We'll take a full one with them. 5:43 to go in the second. Princeton maintaining a lead here. 16-11 over Rock Falls. You're listening to Princeton Tiger Basketball, presented exclusively by Princeton Auto Group.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
A tradition of news and sports. 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Falls number one, Austin Castaneda.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back here at Tabor Gymnasium. 5:43 to go in the second quarter. It is 16-11. Princeton with the lead over Rock Falls. Tigers with that bucket, forcing Rock Falls to take a timeout. And we're back in action. Here come the Rockets.
These are two pretty similar teams in how they're maneuvering and managing the game.
Almost a turnover. Rockets are able to keep it. Here's Tim Heald across the lane, puts it up, a floater, good. Kateem Heald, pretty smooth player, and he gets the Rockets back within one possession. I think 16-13.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think he's just trying to find his touch with those little runners and stuff like that. He's come up short with a couple threes.
Give and go, Laporte to Smith, and it goes off Luke's hands. Turnover, Princeton. It was a nicely designed play, but just couldn't hold on to the pass. Rock Falls with the ball, down to Princeton 16-13. 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Next stoppage, we'll give you some scores. Out top is Howard, kicks it out to Castaneda. Here's Heald, getting guarded by Fulkerson for Princeton. Heald popping open for a three, good. Austin Castaneda. And Rock Falls has fought their way back to a tie game here, 16 apiece.
And Heald, we knew him as like one of the top scorers for the Rockets coming in, but he's dishing the ball. He's playing a full round game here so far early on.
Reinhardt free throw line jumper, no good. And rebound cleared by Rock Falls. Here is Menendez.
I'm jealous of Mendez's hair. I mean, you and I are both bald, and he's got plenty hair in that fro that he's got going on.
He'd get Mac Rosetta to run for his money.
He sure would.
Missed three, and here's Princeton down the other way. Reinhardt, a long three, no good. And rebound cleared by the Rockets. Still 16 all. And that's going to be a bump on Princeton. Foul called on Asia Garten. Again, some scores from earlier today on the boys' side.
Princeton foul number 12.
Sycamore beat LP 65-58. Bureau Valley here at Rock Falls beat Oregon 64-62 in overtime. St. Bede boys beat Serena 63-50. Girls hoops overtime. St. Bede fell to Serena 57-54. Of course, those two teams had an epic, I think it was super sectional battle last year, or a sectional final battle between Serena and St. Bede. We'll give you more scores in a moment. Shot missed by Rock Falls. Princeton had the rebound, but it was stolen back away. Heald cross-court pass to Castaneda. Gives it up. Here's Howard. Castaneda, another three. Back iron, no good. Heald runs it down, lays it up short. Heald gets it again. And we got a travel on Rock Falls.
Well, that is a bailout for Princeton because they just got outplayed on that possession.
Oh, we're going to give a little warning. I think a player for Rock Falls has been shooting the ball after the whistle is blown. And that last minute or so, Noah Laporte got a bit of a breather. So he'll check back in, and Luke Smith will check back out.
Through that confusion of what was going on with the delay of game there, but Princeton was just outworked in that possession with the offensive rebounds and things like that. They got to box out and make sure they know where their guys are at all times.
Tigers on a little bit of drought right now. It's tied at 16. Fulkerson, Landon thought about the three, left-handed dribble, little jump shot, good from inside the free throw line. So a nice lefty runner by Gavin Lanham.
And he created it himself.
Shot missed by Rock Falls. Laporte, another rebound. 18-16 Princeton. Noah may go coast to coast. He's trying. It has a knocked away by Heald. Stolen. Turnover Princeton. Heald will go all the way. And got hit by Laporte. No call. Here comes Lanham. Spin move off the glass and in. Wow, highlight reel play by Gavin Lanham.
He is stepping up big, coming off the bench, doing a lot of great things.
2016 Princeton, there's Menendez.
With the hair.
With the hair and the nice touch. 20-18 Princeton, 2:20 to go in this first half. Here is Fulkerson. Kicks it to Lanham, out top Fulkerson. Back door, wide open, Reinhardt, good. Jordan Reinhardt off the glass and in.
And that was because of Rock Falls' defense tried to double. Princeton picked that apart, found the wide open guy down low.
Got a reach-in foul coming up on Fulkerson for Princeton.
Foul is on number 4.
By the way, those scores earlier brought to you by our friends at Someone's in the Kitchen. SITK Kitchen and Bath. Make this the year you update the inside of your home. Sit down with the SITK design team and imagine together. Find out more at somekitchen.com. Heald across the charity stripe, missed it. Kind of a wild shot. And Laporte with another rebound for Princeton.
He's already got 5.
Reinhardt, a spin move. He's going to get called for a charge. Spun right into the Rock Falls defender. And boy, this Rock Falls team knows how to take a charge.
That was just going to be my next comment. Yeah. They're doing great. They're stepping right in front of them. They're making their position. Whether they fall or not, they're getting the charges. And it is awesome to see as a basketball purist.
Yeah, I've seen half dozen high school boys basketball games this year. And I'd say at least half of them went without a single charge in the game. And Rock Falls has already taken at least 2. There's a runner by Howard, no good. Rebound Princeton.
Or with kids out even trying to take a charge.
Correct.
Like they'll move around or get out of the way.
Fulkerson for Princeton calling to play. Finds Laporte. Noah holding the ball high. Reinhardt, a long 3, good. He's got endless range as Jordan Reinhardt. And that is another in-home care connection. IHCC Hospice Princeton 3-pointer.
I mean, I feel like I got to say at least once every game the Steph Curry range.
And Reinhardt with a rebound for Princeton on the defensive end. Tigers lead 25-18. They could hold for 1 here. Reinhardt, though, finds a wide open teammate who puts it up and in off the glass. Arthur Burden. His first basket of the night.
When you see Burden cutting like that, you had to get rid of it. Then we don't need to worry about a one last-second shot.
And there's Menendez with a nice cut across the lane for Rock Falls. 27-20 Princeton. Tigers with the ball, going to run this clock out here. Down to 16 seconds. Laporte going all the way to the basket. Going to be fouled on the floor. That is only the second team foul on Rock Falls.
Rock Falls fouls on 13. Reichen Howard, his first.
Reichen Howard, number 13, gets a foul.
Rock Falls lineup, number 44, Garrett Wolf.
I mean,
we'll check in for the last 15 seconds.
With the way the fouls are set up, where you have to have 5 before you start shooting free throws. I mean, when Laporte goes and do that, I don't understand why more teams don't foul him before he gets a shot up.
Yeah.
So Rock Falls, made a smart move there.
Fouls to give for sure if you're Rock Falls here. Luke Smith over to Reinhardt. 6 seconds. Reinhardt spins, goes to the basket. Shot no, rebound blocked. Ball's on the floor. Nobody's going to get another shot off. And that's it for this first half. A solid, if not great first half for the Princeton Tigers. They put up 12 points in the first quarter, 15 more in the second. And they're leading through a half here at Rock Falls by a score of 27-20.
I would call it great after getting Noah Laporte back. He hasn't played in a little bit, and after the holidays and holiday tournaments. I agree with you full-heartedly.
10-4 Rock Falls. They have not lost at home. The Tigers in good shape right now at half, 27-20. My partner Brandon LaChance will have some first half numbers after this. Princeton Tiger basketball on 103.9 WLPO, presented exclusively by locally owned Princeton Auto Group. Halftime, Princeton 27, Rock Falls 20.
You can share.
News from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
Hey, this is Mark at SITK Kitchen and Bath. We've got a great new bathroom product for you. FIBO shower wall panels. That's F as in Fox, I-B-O. FIBO interlocking waterproof panels. They're made in Norway and hugely popular in Europe. Now we got them right here in Princeton, Illinois. You can cover an entire wall with this stuff and run it right through your shower. Hey, come and see and let's imagine together at SITK Kitchen and Bath in Princeton.
If you're in need of in-home care, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you can count on to be there for your loved one? You have a choice, and you can count on In-Home Care Connection. If you have a loved one that you're caring for at home needing caregiver, nursing, therapy, or hospice care, In-Home Care Connection is just that. A connection that can give you peace of mind when you need it most. If you need home health, caregiver, or hospice services, you have a choice. Call In-Home Care Connection, locally owned and serving the Illinois Valley and Bureau Valley communities, or find more on their website, ihcc.care.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Get the coverage you need to help you achieve everything you want with Acrisure. Call Bart Hardauer, manager of Acrisure Insurance in downtown LaSalle, today.
Stick around for more great rock after the game on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
27-20. Princeton with the lead over the Rock Falls Rockets here at Rock Falls High School. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back with you, presenting sponsor of tonight's broadcast, of course, locally owned Princeton Auto Group. And going to turn it over to my partner, Brandon LaChance, with some first half numbers.
The seniors, I call him a sniper, but a sharpshooter, Jordan Reinhardt with 9 points. Noah Laporte, the senior, 6 points, including a dunk. You always got to throw in the dunks. 5 rebounds already in just the first half and 2 steals. Gavin Lanham came off the bench, 4 points, 2 assists, a rebound, a steal, just doing a little bit of everything to help out the Tigers here. For Rock Falls, Christian Hernandez leads with 5 points. They got 3 guys with 4. Tim Hild, Nemia? How do we decide we're going to say that name?
Yeah, Menendez.
We'll go Menendez. He's also got 4. And then, of course, Garrett Wolf, their big guy.
Yeah.
All of them have 4. But even though Heald not scoring the greatest, he's got 3 assists. I mean, he's only shooting 2 of 10 from the field. So he's trying to get his team involved in other ways, and he's doing a great job with that.
And I would say Princeton's defense has done a great job in not giving any easy shots for Heald. We've seen him have to do some floaters across the lane, some fadeaways. I can only remember 1 or 2 maybe wide open shots. for Heald. So you got to give a lot of credit to Princeton's D. And you mentioned, Brandon, a big pick-me-up off the bench, Gavin Lanham. He came in. He was the first guy off the bench for Princeton tonight. And he's been kind of filling the stat sheet with assists and steals, even made a bucket. So Princeton getting from everybody. Obviously, you're hoping maybe we'll have a second-half heat check from Jordan Reinhardt if he can come out and stay hot and continue to get Noah Laporte back into the offense. And the Tigers looking good, 27-20 against, again, this is a very good Rock Falls team, a Rock Falls program that, you know, they expect to be 20-plus wins every year, regional title contenders. So this would be a big road win for a Princeton team that is, with that 5-8 record, they know it, and people that follow them know it. You know, what this team becomes next month heading into the regionals, that's the most important part.
No doubt, no doubt. And just to add on to Lanham's resume right here, he's also creating his own shots.
Yeah.
Like he dribbled around and he made one of those baskets. But to, you know, go into what you were saying, I mean, you come in with a 5-8 record without, you know, your star player for a few games. You come in here, and this is, even though it's not jam-packed, there's not, you know, side-to-side full of rafters. I mean, this is a loud place to play.
Yes.
They're in every play, whether it's a dead whistle, you know, dead ball, or, you know, live action. They're in every single thing that's going on here. And, you know, some teams would get intimidated.
Oh, yeah.
Princeton hasn't let that happen, and they're playing their game.
27-20 is the lead by Princeton Tigers over the Rock Falls Rockets. You're listening to the halftime show here on 103.9 at WLPO. We come back, we'll have another check of our scoreboard update brought to you by Someone's in the Kitchen. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance, Mike Sabatini on the camera on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. Rock Falls just back on the court. We'll take another break. 27-20 Princeton, back with more halftime coverage after this.
Imagine being hours from home when suddenly this happens. A father and his son were recently driving through on 80 when a deer ran out in front of them. They were fine, but their car, not so much. They ended up at Heartland Auto Body in Princeton, where the man's wife says Heartland exceeded our expectations by far, making managing the repair remotely much easier. And the car looks great. Whether you're close to home or hundreds of miles away, it's good to know you've got good people to help you through. Heartland Auto Body in Princeton.
Wyanett Meat Locker is your all-star destination for premium meats that fuel you through the season. Whether you are prepping for a game day or a family meal, they've got you covered with everything from steaks and roasts to pork chops, sausage, chicken, and more. Their meat bundle boxes are a slam dunk for stocking up and staying warm all winter long. With fast, reliable delivery, Wyanett Meat Locker brings top quality meats straight to you. No trip to the grocery store necessary. Visit their full-service meat counter or check out WyanetteLocker.com for more information.
If you're planning a wedding, congratulations. Now let the Starved Rock Media Wedding Show make your special day everything you ever dreamed it could be. The area's largest and longest running wedding show returns to the amazing barn at Hornbaker Gardens, Sunday, February 2nd. You'll meet dozens of businesses, from venues, planners, and caterers to photographers and DJs. And one bride wins $500 to spend at any show sponsor. Sign up now at starvedrock.media, and we'll see you Sunday, February 2nd in Princeton at the Starved Rock Media Wedding Show.
On your radio, on your mobile, and your smart speaker, too. Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Back here at Rock Falls High School. 27-20 is the score. Princeton over Rock Falls. And time to check our Someone's in the Kitchen scoreboard update. Again, these are games that are final from today already. Princeton girls lost to Riverdale 53-42. LP girls beat Marquette 55-41. In overtime, Serena 57, St. Bede Lady Bruins 54, and Hall girls beat Bureau Valley 48-21. Boys basketball, a Interstate 8 conference game. Sycamore winning at LP 65-58. Bureau Valley here at the Rock Falls Rocket Shootout beat Oregon 64-62. St. Bede 63-50 over Serena. And the game that preceded ours tonight, Rock Falls JV beat Princeton JV 39-33.
And number 45, Luke Smith.
So we're about ready to start the second half here.
Austin Castaneda.
I like that halftime went by quick. I think they put 10 minutes on the clock, but it felt like 5. So however that works.
22, Neil Menendez.
Moving right along, yeah, there was some schedules that had this game at 6:45. You just never know. And started closer to 6:30, which is fine.
When you have an all-day, when you have an all-day shootout, I mean, they just try to get them going.
Keep them running on schedule, if not ahead of schedule. So we're ready for the second half here. Princeton with the 27-20 lead, and with the basketball. 3 on the way, back iron, no good. They left Garton wide open. He missed it. And quickly the other way,
Christian
Hernandez got behind the Princeton D and laid it up and in. First points of the second half scored by Rock Falls. And we got a steal by Menendez. 27-24 now. Well, maybe a second half adjustment, Brandon, for Rock Falls was to put more ball pressure on the Princeton guards.
And Hernandez and Menendez are good at it. I was going to say earlier that Menendez is a good stand-up defender. He forced that 5-second call on Princeton earlier and has been doing stuff like that all game.
And a third straight turnover to start this second half as Hernandez got up in the grill of Princeton's Fulkerson. And actually it was Garton, and he turned it over right at the Princeton bench. All of a sudden, Rock Falls can tie this game with a 3, but they turn it over.
And Jason Smith was hollering at his team, like, stop with the turnovers, play ball, and started clapping, like, let's go.
Princeton, from pretty much the opening tip, has been in the lead of this game. Each time Rock Falls has got it back to a 1-possession game, Princeton's answered with a bucket or 2. Let's see if that happens once again here. 27-24 Princeton. We're over a minute into this second half. Backdoor, Reinhardt gets his man in the air. No good, but Jordan will go to the line for 2. A nicely ran play by Princeton.
Castaneda, his first.
Castaneda gets the shooting foul, and that means 2 free throws for Reinhardt.
And that was a good pump fake to get the guy in the air to go up for the shot. Got a foul. I know he wanted it to go in, but at least he's still getting some free shots.
Reinhardt nothing but net on the free throw. And Princeton gets that 2-possession lead back, 28-24. Second free throw is good. 29-24 Princeton.
Reinhardt is a sharpshooter, whether it's behind the three-point line or behind the free throw line. He finds the bucket.
Here's Heald. He thought about the 3, and Fulkerson thought he was going to shoot it, left his feet, came down right on top of Heald, and I think, luckily for Princeton, Heald showed no interest in shooting it, so it's just going to be on the floor instead of 3 free throws.
Yeah, if you would have put it up that instant, that could have been a shooting foul.
NBA player would have really fired that up, flailed their hands in the air.
Yeah.
But just a foul on the floor. Lanham checks back in for Princeton.
Jimmy Butler would have done it and then complained and got suspended.
Heald got loose for a layup, missed it, no good. Here comes Princeton, there's Lanham. Off the glass, no good, too hard. Here comes Rock Falls the other way. Layup up and in, left-handed layup by Christian Hernandez.
I heard somebody yell travel, that was not. You get 2 steps when you go like that, and he didn't even take the second one.
29-26, Princeton maintaining this lead. They got to watch the 10-second call here. Reinhardt gets it over and throws it away. Stolen away by Hernandez. Their backcourt really turning up the pressure. 3, Heald. No, Reinhardt rebound. And he throws it away to Menendez. Menendez fakes a 3, and he throws it away.
Getting a little sloppy in the aggressiveness of the defense.
Reinhardt kicks it out to Lanham. Inside, Laporte off the glass and in. That's a way to settle things down. Go to the big guy, Noah Laporte.
Timeout, Princeton.
Princeton gets that 5-point lead back. Timeout, Tigers.
Especially when you got a mismatch like that, when you got Noah Laporte going against one of their small guards. It was a great matchup to give him the ball.
Found Laporte on the block, and he put it up and in. And Princeton calling a timeout, a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. 31-26, the Tigers lead the Rockets at Tabor Gymnasium in Rock Falls. Our next broadcast will be right back at it Tuesday night, Putnam County at Hall. So two friendly rivals, I like to say, especially because, of course, they co-op with football now. So if there was to be a friendly rivalry, I would think. And they co-op with wrestling as well.
They do, yeah.
So there you go. Putnam County and Hall.
I mean, school's different than when it was when, I graduated in 04 from Mendota. And if you would have ever told me that we were going to, especially Hall, that was our biggest rival, especially on the basketball court. If you said, hey, we're going to put you two schools together and now you got to play nice. I don't know how that would have went. But Putnam County and Hall have done a great job. They have formed, great teams and keep a cool relationship. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great game on Tuesday.
Looking forward to that from Spring Valley, Hall High School. Still fairly new in my eyes. One of the newer high schools around. We're back after the timeout. It is Rock Falls and Princeton from Rock Falls High School. Tigers lead. They've led pretty much throughout tonight. And the lead is 31-26 with 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Rock Falls with the ball. Princeton coming out in a bit of a 2-3 zone defense now. And they beat the zone, but Laporte and then got his hand on a shot that was missed by Howard for Rock Falls. So after that timeout, Princeton switching to a zone defense.
It's a chess game now as they're, making adjustments and seeing what works best.
And that works really well. Get it inside, 5 feet out. Noah Laporte, good night to the defense. Noah puts it up and in. He's in double figures. And that's going to be a hold on Princeton away from the bucket. That goes on.
If they keep Garrett Wolf on the bench, they should go to Noah Laporte every single time.
Jackson Mason for Rock Falls, 44, Garrett
Well, guess who's back in the lineup? Garrett Wolf.
Because they know what's going on. Noah's getting wide open looks.
33-26. Princeton has got their lead back up to 7. 4.5 minutes or so to play here in this third. Here is Hernandez, knocked away, stolen. Reinhardt ahead to Lanham. Puts it up and in. Gavin Lanham got behind Oh, and Lanham just being aggressive, and he's going to get a nice applause from his coach.
Number 10, Gavin Lanham.
That's one of those where you'll live with that foul out of aggression.
It's like a hustle foul.
Yep, hustle foul. Yep.
If you want to call it something, I'd call it a hustle foul.
He was looking for his steal. He's feeling it, is Lanham. And Princeton now with a 9-point lead, 35-26.
Yeah, Lanham's energy off the bench has been phenomenal. It's helping this team.
He'll put his shoulder down into 2 Princeton defenders. Now he'll shoot a 3. Good.
That is his first one. He is 1 of 7 from the 3-point line.
Kateem Heald makes it a 6-point Princeton game. 3 off the bench for the Tigers. No good. That was Jackson Mason. Rebound the Rockets. Here is Heald. And he's going to drive to the basket. He's going to get fouled. He'll probably land him with a reach. I thought Heald was maybe going to stop and pop. I thought Brandon, we're maybe going to get a Tana Country Services heat check there from Heald. But he drove to the basket and got a foul on Princeton anyways.
He's a pretty shifty guy.
Yeah. Rockets inbound the ball. Princeton leads 35-29. 3.5 minutes to go. To the basket, no good. Shot missed, rebound cleared, Noah Laporte. The miss was by Riken Howard for the Rockets. Lanham was open for a second for 3, but he'll dribble it back out.
Rikens have a tough night so far. He's 0 from 8 from the field.
Too easy. Noah Laporte gets underneath, down the lane, and lays it up and in. High percentage shot. And a quick timeout for Rock Falls.
Timeout, Rock Falls.
30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
When you got a talented player with Noah Laporte and the defense is trying to collapse but not collapsing fast enough, they got guards on them instead of, forwards or centers. Take full advantage, and that's exactly what Jason Smith and the Princeton Tigers are doing.
And sometimes they're doing that high-low where you have the passer at the top of the key, and Laporte then just kind of buries himself low down near the basket, and they throw it over the top of the defender, and Noah, taller than everybody and can jump higher than everybody out there, more times than not, it's going to get that pass, and then just turns it around and flicks it right into the bucket. And Princeton, again, Rock Falls made a run here to start this third quarter, but the Tigers have got their lead back up to 8. And you said, at the beginning of the night, Brandon, your Heartland Auto Body on offense was to move the ball. Princeton's done that, stayed patient offensively tonight.
They certainly have. And with finding Noah Laporte, they're making 2 or 3 passes to try to get him a more open look almost every single time, and it's working because of the passes.
37-29, Rock Falls with the ball. Healed off the timeout 3, got it.
He's feeling it now.
The team Healed got open, nobody was on him. And it's a 5-point Princeton lead, 37-32. Here's Lanham. Left-handed dribble, beats the press by himself. Inside to Laporte, Noah spins. Gets through 2 defenders, up and in, and 1. Well, that's how you answer. Just go inside to Noah Laporte, and he's got a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
And even with Garrett Wolf coming in, they're still going straight at it. They're still going down low. They're giving it to Noah Laporte, trying to get points in the paint, whether their big guys are in there or not.
Free throw by Noah, front iron, no good. And a rebound was batted around. It'll go to Rock Falls. So Laporte comes up empty on the 3-point play. But the Princeton leads back to 7. 39-32 here in the third quarter. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. Castaneda picks up his dribble out top for Rock Falls.
They got to watch out for Heald. He's feeling it now. He missed 6 straight threes, and he's knocked down his last 2.
Thought about the free throw line jumper, and he no-look passed it to nobody. No-look pass to nobody except the Rock Falls students in the front row. And that, unfortunately, they're not a part of the 5 on the court for the Rockets. That'll go as a turnover. And Princeton now with a chance to get the lead to double figures with a 3. Reinhardt bumped by Castaneda.
And a third team foul.
Third team foul here in this third quarter. It was working early in the quarter, that in-your-face pressure defense by Rock Falls, but Princeton's ball handlers have done a much better job as the quarter has went along.
And now they're getting a little more handsy, too, the Rock Falls defenders. I mean, you can be aggressive, but once you get handsy and stuff, that's when you get the fouls.
Luke Smith, open 3, no good. Noah Laporte, rebound up, no. Noah up, no. Noah, third time, good, and foul.
On the basket, Noah Laporte.
Just dominating the paint is Noah Laporte.
44, Garrett Wolf, his third.
And that's already 3 on Wolf.
14 fouls.
For Rock Falls off the bench.
Entering the Princeton lineup, number 24.
First time tonight, Brandon, we'll be seeing Ryan Jaggers off the bench for Princeton.
I wonder if that's why they didn't start Wolf. Maybe he's
foul trouble.
Foul trouble. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I have seen that before, actually, this season, where you see a 6'7", 6'8" kid not start, they bring him in and then like slowly play him, and it's usually because of foul trouble.
Laporte misses the free throw, and Rock Falls over and back. Heald went down, his head went on one side of the court, and then he passed it backwards. Right in front of the official, they'll call the over and back turnover on the Rockets. 1:49 to go in the third. 41-32 Princeton. Again, a chance to get a double-digit lead here.
And I didn't see if Princeton got their hand on the ball, but if they didn't, they could have called traveling too, because he fell and then slid.
41-32 Tigers lead, and the ball stolen away by Menendez, and puts it up and in. Down to 7 is the Tigers lead. Lanham having trouble. Somebody help. Somebody help. He finds Reinhardt. Over to Jaggers, back to Jordan Reinhardt.
I was going to say, the problem with doubling is you're leaving the Tigers open, but they did collapse when they needed to.
Laporte goes strong to the basket, and he is fouled by Heald.
Rock Falls foul is on number 10 for Team Heald, his first.
Heald will go to the line for 2.
Noah Laporte at the free throw line.
I mean, a minute left in the third quarter and your star player only has 1 foul. That's good for Rock Falls. But same thing with Princeton. Noah has 0.
Yeah, Rock Falls really has no inside game offensively, so they've not put any pressure on Noah on the defensive side of the ball, despite having some size. Laporte missed a free throw, and he missed another one, so an empty trip for Princeton.
He's 2 of 6 from the charity stripe.
Made his first 2, I'm pretty sure, Brandon.
He did.
Long 3 by Heald, no good. Rebound tracked down by Laporte. 1 minute to go. Noah smartly pulls it back.
That was
probably because he heard Coach Smith in his ear right in front of him. Down to 50 seconds.
That was either a high IQ basketball player, like you said.
Yeah.
Coach Jason Smith was yelling at him, so he listened, which is also a heads-up play. Listen to your coach.
And there's a turnover, though, despite that. It's 3-on-1 break for Rock Falls. Menendez, no good.
Too cute. Trying to be too
Big guy
cute.
off the bench. Heald with a 3 off the side of the backboard. He was looking for a foul. He went down. Not going to get it. I mean, he's not going to miss a shot that bad unless there was a block or a foul. Neither was called. And Rock Falls coach got a technical.
I was just going to say that. He
might get another one.
He's going to right now. He's gone.
Wow.
You cannot talk to referees like that anymore. I'm not saying you ever could, but yeah, that's not the way to go.
We have 2 technicals on the Rock Falls bench.
So, big turnaround there. Heald had a 3. Looked to be contact. He hit the side of the backboard. No foul was called. And, of course, the Rock Falls coach was not too happy. Got a technical. Didn't stop.
Well, he needs to watch out and, go, because they can still call technicals on him while he's out here. And that just affects your team.
So the Rock Falls coach is gone, and I believe he'll be out, at least the next game, right?
Yep, one game.
And let's see if Reinhardt can really make him pay. Makes the first free throw. Second free throw, good. And he'll have 2 more.
Yep, just going to say, he should have 2 more.
And if Jordan makes this will be their biggest lead of the night. Princeton with their first double-digit lead, 44-34. 1 more for Reinhardt. And that's good. And the Tigers will have the basketball, too. And with a chance, Brandon, to have the last shot of the quarter. Only 28.5 seconds left.
They got a good setup here, leading by 11. The Rock Falls coach not there anymore. I mean, this is going all, the momentum is shifted to the Tigers.
This could turn into a 7-point possession, basically. 6 or 7, 6 with a 2. A 7-point possession if you hit a 3.
No doubt.
Here's Reinhardt.
And they're looking to do it.
Under 20 to go in the third. Reinhardt picks up his dribble. Finds Noah Laporte. Noah guarded by Heald. Over to Reinhardt.
That switch is dangerous, though, because then they left Laporte open for a few seconds.
We're down to 5 seconds. Lanham. Inside. Smith blocked. And that'll be into the quarter. So Rock Falls loses their head coach to 2 technicals. And they're losing the game as well. Princeton puts up 18 points in that third quarter to extend their lead, 45-34. Back with the final fourth quarter after this on 103.9 WLPO. Tonight's Princeton Tiger game presented by Princeton Auto Group.
News from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
Improve the appearance and value of your home with new replacement windows and doors from Coolmaster. Stop in now and ask about Coolmaster's selection of Energy Star rated windows and doors. They'll help you reduce your energy consumption year-round. Invest in your biggest investment with help from Coolmaster. For a free estimate, call or visit the Suarez family at Coolmaster. They've been serving the Illinois Valley for more than 60 years on 2nd Street in downtown LaSalle. Coolmaster, the area's leader in window and door replacement.
NCI Artworks invites you to the Mad Hatter Ball on
January 17th at the West Clocks Event Center, where NCI Artworks is celebrating the arts by honoring 8 amazingly talented students from local high schools. Local businesses like Cosgrove Distributors, Angelo's, Varuki's, Time, Alfano's in Ottawa and Spring Valley, and many others have generously donated raffle prizes. Get your Mad Hatter Ball tickets today at nciartworks.com or call 815-866-5167. Your support makes the Illinois Valley arts culture possible.
Tickets to the game and wherever you go. Download the free 1039 WLPO app today.
Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance back. Lanham for Princeton gets a shot blocked out of bounds. A 3 taken by Fulkerson, no good. We're underway in the 4th. Menendez shot no good for Rock Falls, but he'll go to the line for 2. 45-34. We're 30 seconds in to this 4th quarter.
Third and the first team foul. Neil Menendez is at the free throw line.
So here's Menendez to the free throw line for Rock Falls. First free throw is good.
And we were trying to debate on how to say his name. They just called him Neil.
Asa Garten.
45-35. Out is Lanham. And Garten is back in for Princeton. 45-35, Tigers with a 10-point lead. Menendez, second free throw, nothing but net. 9-point Princeton lead.
Got Laporte dribbling the ball up the court.
Giving Reinhardt a little bit of a breather on the ball handling. Here's Fulkerson, look for Smith. And quick hands by Rock Falls, Steel Rockets. Menendez behind his back. Shot up, no. Laporte fought off that shot and forced the miss. Rebound Princeton. There's a steal by Rock Falls. Menendez, layup, good. 45-38 is the score.
Yeah, this game's not going to be done until it's done. Rock Falls has not given up. Actually, with losing their coach might inspire them a little bit.
Yeah. Laporte is fouled by Garrett Wolf, and that's 4 on number 44.
Again, I think that's why they didn't start him, because just kind of an aggressive, slower type of player. It probably racks up some fouls, because that's what we've seen from him tonight.
Inbound for Princeton, 45-38.
And if you're Princeton coaches, you're telling your players to go right at him, get him out of the game.
Yeah.
Because he's had 3 big blocks that for a couple minutes.
5-second call on Laporte.
Those big blocks from Garrett Wolf have been momentum changers for a couple minutes or so during, the game because of those blocks. So, get him out of here if they can.
Baseline drive up and in. Reichen Howard. And the lead back down to 5 for Princeton.
That's his first bucket of the night.
Crowd getting louder and louder. And they got a timeout by the Tigers. Almost had another 5-second call. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. 45-40 Princeton, 6:08 to go. Back after this on 103.9 WLPO.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
This is where you go when you need to know. 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back as we are underway with our Wyatt Meat Locker 4th quarter. Wyatt Meat Locker has the best premium meat, cheese, and more. Go to WyattLocker.com for hours, delivery information, and more. 45-40 Princeton over Rock Falls. The Tigers have been leading throughout the whole night. But Rock Falls, they're going to make a run. And they're threatening to make one right here. Got the lead down to 5, but the Tigers have possession. They did have possession until a turnover. Here come the Rockets. Castaneda out to Menendez. Might have got away with a walk. Here's a three, no good. Laporte, and that's 5 on the big guy. He's gone. Noah Laporte got the rebound and a foul on Garrett Wolf.
Rock Falls foul.
And that should be 5.
Garrett Wolf, that's his 5th.
So that's a big loss for Rock Falls.
This Rockets defense, especially in the fourth quarter, has been very feisty. I mean, just not easy steals. They are making Princeton work for every dribble, putting their hands in. They're getting in the passing lanes. Princeton just has to play smart ball.
Checking in for Rock Falls, number 50, Cole Molnix.
So they bring in their even bigger guy off the bench, Cole Molnix. 6'8" junior. And he'll guard the inbound on this press. 45-40 Princeton. 5:45 to go in the game. Luke Smith over to Garten. Here's out top Luke Smith.
And they got their big guy defending on the perimeter.
Yeah. Not guarding Laporte. Reinhardt missed it. And rebound, Rock Falls. Menendez thought about the 3, back out top instead to Howard. Here is Heald, who's been quiet in this fourth quarter so far. He'll take a 3, no good. Rebound, Menendez up and in. Now a 3-point game for Princeton. 45-42, an offensive putback. Luke Smith has trouble, tracks it down, almost stolen it, and it'll be off Rock Falls. But you're seeing the hustle by the Rockets getting that home crowd going.
And especially this 6'8" Molnix.
Yeah.
He's putting in work. He's the one that tapped the rebound to Menendez for that easy layup. And then he just forced what could have been a turnover, but Rock Falls went out of bounds. He's playing with some hustle.
Here come the Tigers. They need a basket. They go inside of Laporte. He's triple teamed. Finds Reinhardt. Good. Big time assist by Noah Laporte. Big time basket by Jordan Reinhardt. Lead back to 5 momentarily quiets the Rock Falls crowd. 47-42 Princeton. And there's a steal. Laporte. He got the ball. I'm not sure which teammate got his hand on the ball, though.
Luke Smith.
All right, nice job by Luke. 47-42 Princeton with the ball up 5. Here's Fulkerson. Over to Reinhardt in the corner. Out top to Garten. Over to Luke Smith. He's got the big 6'8" player on him out top. Finds Fulkerson. Jaden left-handed dribble. Luke Smith thought about the 3. Throws it to Garten. It's knocked out of bounds by Castaneda. Princeton will maintain possession. And they'll take the big guy out.
Yeah, they're going little. They got 3 guards in.
Princeton should go inside, obviously, to Noah here, if they can. Heald is trying to guard Noah. Here is Garten. Left-handed layup, good.
That was a smart move. He took what the defense gave him and just found his way.
Asa Garten down the left baseline. And there's almost a steal by Fulkerson. Knocks it into the backcourt. Timeout, Rock Falls. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with him. 3:34 to go. It's going to be a down-to-the-wire game. Princeton 49, Rock Falls 42. You're listening to Princeton Tiger Basketball, presented by Princeton Auto Group.
If you are in need of in-home care, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you can count on to be there for your loved one? You have a choice, and you can count on In-Home Care Connection. If you have a loved one that you're caring for at home needing caregiver, nursing, therapy, or hospice care, In-Home Care Connection is just that. A connection that can give you peace of mind when you need it most. If you need home health, caregiver, or hospice services, you have a choice. Call In-Home Care Connection, locally owned and serving the Illinois Valley and Bureau Valley communities, or find more on their website, ihcc.care.
Hey, Possum, you see that gorgeous sport car coming this way? You want to jump out in front of it zigzag style, make them go in a ditch?
What's the point, Raccoon? They just take it to Heartland Auto Body and be fixed up like new.
They still at 1515 West Peru Street in Princeton?
Yep, you know Denny the Deer?
I love Denny the Deer.
Well, he messed up the front end of a truck 2 weeks ago. Saw it last night. It was like nothing happened. Heartland Auto Body fixed it up so good, they even handled the insurance paperwork.
Those guys are gonna put us out of business. Guess it's time to get a real job, huh? Think they'd hire us as consultants?
For complete auto body and collision repair, plus paint, maintenance, and more, trust Heartland Auto Body. Give them a call at 879-7767.
These are a couple of great teams, but the real super groups like AC/DC, Def Leppard, and Journey play after the game. 1039 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back here at Rock Falls High School, the Rockets with the ball, Princeton with the lead, 49-42. Heald will take a three. Got it. Kateem Heald with a big three. 49-45 Princeton.
He's their big-time player. They're looking for him to score. He's doing it already.
And we got a timeout taken by the Tigers.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll keep it right here. I changed my mind, Brandon.
Hey, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, an audible. We'll keep it here with a 30-second timeout. 49-45 Princeton on top of Rock Falls as we're listening to an exciting and enjoying an exciting Wyatt Meat Locker fourth quarter here.
From tip-off, this has been an exciting game. I mean, we've had kind of fireworks with, Coach Zach Sandrock getting booted for Rock Falls. John at the referee's got two quick technicals. We've seen a dunk from Noah Laporte. We've seen a fast tempo-paced game. We've seen slow-down chess match.
Yeah.
We've seen a little bit of everything tonight.
And while the ejection was warranted, the coach, probably one of your less animated coaching ejections. I mean, he was tossed in the same play, but yes, he was giving the referee the business, but not overly animated.
No.
Noah Laporte with the layup gets Princeton a 51-45 lead, and there's a steal by Asa Garton. Gets his man in the air, and he go to the line. And Heald came down hard. The star player for Rock Falls got the foul. Fell for the pump fake, and he is hurt.
Rock Falls fouls on number 10.
Ouch. You can hear it from here.
Another smart Princeton pump fake.
Yep.
Got the guy in the air. Hopefully he's not hurt. You never want to see that. But great job from Princeton, from Garden, get him up in the air, drawing the foul.
So we'll take a quick break with an injury timeout. 51-45 Princeton, back in about a minute.
Hey, this is Mark at Someone's in the Kitchen in Princeton. We've got a spanking new contemporary kitchen display for you to see featuring Zona Vita cabinets. That's Zona Vita, meaning living space. These cabinets are made for living, all right. Wow, sleek Italian styling, smooth German engineering, organized by our designers for your active life right here in America. Better come and see, and let's imagine together at Someone's in the Kitchen in Princeton.
From Princeton to Ottawa, Mendota to Streeter, and everywhere in between, it's Starved Rock Local, 1039 WLPO.
So a nice hand for the injured Rock Falls Rocket player there. Hopefully we'll see Heald back on the court and he'll be okay. First free throw is good by Garden. So Princeton getting points from all over the roster here tonight. Second free throw is good. Two big free throws. Lead back to 8. And Rock Falls without their top scorer right now. Who's going to make a shot for the Rockets? And Castaneda thought about a three, and we got a hold. A foul coming up on Fulkerson.
He grabbed his arm when he went to dribble. I saw him grab it. Like, yeah, that's a foul, buddy.
Yeah, it's only their second, so that's not a bad foul.
Not at all.
2:28 to go. Princeton 53, Rock Falls 45. And Heald's going to come back in at the next break.
You're right about the Tigers. I mean, the scoring from everywhere. This has not been the Noah Laporte show.
It'll make it tougher for us to pick a player of the game. There's a steal by Asa Garton, who's really stepped up in this fourth quarter. Reinhardt to Luke Smith. Garton open, drives the baseline, up and in. Man, Garton's been a totally different player in this fourth quarter.
If we were on the playground, that's exactly when I say great take. That was a great take.
Basket up and in. Next time down here, we're going to see a heat check, and we can give Asia Garten the ball back. Heat checks tonight brought to you by Tonic Country Services. Whether you're too hot or too cold, remember Tonic Country Services doing whatever it takes. Ball's on the floor, and it'll be Princeton possession.
Entering the Rock Falls lineup, number 10, Patine Hill.
Austin Castaneda hit a layup for Rock Falls. Bring it within 8.
Yeah, 55-47. Things are frantic now at this stage of the game. 1:32 to go. Inbounds pass to Laporte. Goes in, up, no, but he's fouled. Well, if you're Rock Falls, that's actually a break because it went from an easy layup or a dunk to 2 free throws, and Noah is kind of in a funk on at the free throw line right now.
2 for 6 tonight.
Yeah.
He made the first 2. He's missed 4 in a row.
So let's see if he can put an end to that streak here. Free throw, no good. He short-armed it.
Entering the Princeton lineup is number 10.
He's struggling from the line.
Lanham back in for Princeton. Fulkerson is out. 55-47 Princeton. 1:29 to go in the ball game.
Lanham deserves to be in this game at the end here. He's worked for it.
Second free throw bounces out. Here's Menendez. Castaneda 3. Air ball. Actually, it was Hernandez. Missed it. Air ball. Nobody touched it. So Princeton basketball now.
Christian Hernandez was a focal point of their offense in the first quarter, but has only got 9 points. I think 7 of them were in the first quarter.
Luke Smith trying to beat the press. He's in trouble. And they're going to throw it away. Here is Castaneda, almost threw it away. Heel to 3, good. Wow. They turned it over. 55-50, 1 minute to go. Reinhardt's in trouble. Jordan looking. And we got a foul coming up. A big collision. Garten. And for Rock Falls, it was Hernandez.
Number 4, Christian Hernandez, his first. That's the 15th foul.
Yeah, you got to give him a place to land. And he came right underneath him as he was jumping in the air for the ball.
So
that'll be a foul every time.
Asa Garten, who's been the player of the game in the fourth quarter for Princeton, no doubt. He made 2 free throws his last time to the line. These are biggies. Free throw is short. Princeton leaving some points on the board here with free throws late.
And the Princeton lineup is number 4, Jaden Fulkerson.
I don't think I've ever seen that on the scoreboard before. 50 points for Rock Falls, 55.0 seconds, and 55 for Princeton. I don't know why I think that's cool, but hey.
Front iron bounce was kind that time for Garten. And
Princeton fouls on number 23, Noah Laporte, his first, 3rd team foul.
That was one of the biggest applause of the night for Rock Falls fans, a foul on Laporte.
It's only his first, so I guess if they want to applaud about that, okay.
They're looking for victories any kind they can get right here.
Yeah.
56-50 Princeton. Still plenty of time, though. Heel going to take a 3. No good. Rebound Reinhardt. Triple team. Jordan looking. Finding Garten. Here is Fulkerson. Layup. Good.
Jaden Fulkerson.
58-50 Princeton. 30 seconds left. Heel to the basket. Don't foul. They did foul. He'll get 2 free throws.
That was on Hield. He made that foul happen.
Yeah. Forcing the action, really.
Princeton foul on number 45, Luke Smith, his first.
Luke Smith gets a shooting foul
team
for
foul
Princeton.
number 4.
That was just a great play from a great senior leader right there.
So Hield will go to the line. 23.9 seconds to go. Princeton has led pretty much since the tip-off, since they made the first basket of this game. It was a 3. They led 3-2, and they've never looked back.
Just a couple of runs here and there from Rock Falls, but Princeton always found a way to stop it.
Free throw good by Hield. Makes it a 7-point lead.
And honestly, a big part of this was, in the first half, Hield shot 2 of 10, and Noah Laporte was playing great defense on him.
Hield's second free throw is good. Princeton's got to make some free throws. Reinhardt trapped. Finds Fulkerson. Finds Laporte. And they get it to Luke Smith, and there's the foul. 15 seconds left, so good 9 seconds.
Christian Hernandez, his second.
Came off the clock, which the clock is your friend if you're Princeton here. Luke Smith to the line. Trying to make it a 3-possession game. That's key this late in the affair here.
And they did that with good passes in the press breaker. They found the guys that they needed to get the ball to and made the appropriate pass.
Smith's free throw is good. This one could really salt it away here. And it's good. Nothing but net. 8-point lead, 15 seconds and counting. Here's Menendez. Long three, no good. Rebound fought for, cleared by Luke Smith. No foul for Rock Falls. The Princeton Tigers go on the road and get a very impressive win over a 10-4 Rock Falls Rocket team.
The Princeton Tigers 60 and Rock Falls Rockets 52.
So congratulations to the Princeton Rockets, or the Princeton Tigers beating the Rock Falls Rockets. Princeton improving to 6-8 on the year, but things are looking up. You got the big guy back in the lineup. We'll break it down. This Tiger Road win over Rock Falls. Princeton 60, Rock Falls 52. Coming back on 103.9 WLPO and our Star Rock Media YouTube channel after this.
Hey, this is Mark at SITK Kitchen and Bath. We've got a great new bathroom product for you. Fibo shower wall panels. That's F as in Fox, I-B-O. Fibo interlocking waterproof panels. They're made in Norway and hugely popular in Europe. Now we got them right here in Princeton, Illinois. You can cover an entire wall with this stuff and run it right through your shower. Hey, come and see and let's imagine together at SITK Kitchen and Bath in Princeton.
Yo, what's up? I'm Josh, the dude that does roofs from AGG Roofing in LaSalle. If you've been thinking about a new roof, I'm telling you, brother, man, now is the time to lock in at today's cost and you don't pay till the job is done. With cold weather on the way, don't wait. Make sure your roof and gutter systems are ready for winter. All full roof and gutter replacements at AGG Roofing come with a 10-year leak-free guarantee maintenance warranty. Take advantage of our free inspections, no down payments, and fast approval, low-interest financing. AGG Roofing, putting the roof over your head.
An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back here at Rock Falls High School, where the Princeton Tigers start out the new year with a big road win, 60-52 over the Rock Falls Rockets. Princeton led 12-9 after one, 27-20 at the half, 45-34 after the third. Rock Falls does outscore Princeton in the fourth, 18-15, but the Tigers win 60-52. So a big win for the Princeton Tigers as they closed out that Wynette Meat Locker fourth quarter with some important free throw makes at the end and enough plays to win tonight over the Rock Falls Rockets. Princeton improves to 6-8. Rock Falls falling to 10-5 on the season. And Brandon, you got some final numbers for us, at least for Princeton?
Of course I do. Of course I do. I think that's why you bring me along.
No, maybe. A lot more reasons than that.
Noah Laporte, big-time double-double. 18 points, 15 rebounds. Also had 2 assists and 2 steals. Jordan Reinhardt, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Then, like you said, in the fourth quarter, Asia Garden, he was all over the place. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, did a little bit of everything. Gavin Lanham, not as much in the fourth quarter, but in the rest of the game, I mean, he was a huge spark plug off the bench. 6 points, 4 assists, a steal and a rebound. And then for Rock Falls, their star player, Katim Heald, 18 points and 6 rebounds. And he started off 2 of 10 shooting in the first half. And then he was, I believe, 1 of 6 3-pointer. No, 1 of 7. He was 1 of 7 from the 3 and then finished 4 of 11. So he kind of heated it up a little bit there in the second half, but still held their star player to 18 points.
So those are the final numbers. We're going to take our final break of the night. And when we come back, we're going to give you our Illinois Valley Credit Union Player of the Game. A big win on the road. Princeton beats a very good Rock Falls team on their own home floor, 60-52. Coming back with More Princeton Tiger basketball on 103.9 WLPO, presented by locally owned Princeton Auto Group.
News from Princeton Auto Group. Princeton Chevy and GMC has rebranded and expanded with a second location in Princeton. Now offering Jeep, Dodge, Hummer, Ram, Chrysler, and Ford. Princeton Auto Group is proud to bring even more options to our community. At Princeton Auto Group, local ownership, innovation, and excellence drive everything they do. Stop by either Princeton Auto Group location today and experience the relationship-focused service that makes them stand out. Princeton Auto Group, your hometown destination for all things automotive.
You worry about your loved one, but they don't want to leave their home. It's a really hard decision and one that can cause many sleepless nights. Have you checked out Greenfield Retirement Home in Princeton? Hi, this is Lynn Olds, administrator at Greenfield Retirement Home. Our sheltered care services offer the comforts of home with the security of community. Your loved one will have 24-hour licensed nurses and won't have to worry about laundry, meals, and much more. And you get peace of mind. Call Greenfield at 815-872-2261 to schedule a tour today. Check us out on the web at greenfieldhome.org.
Yo, what's up? I'm Josh, the dude that does roofs from AGG Roofing in LaSalle. If you've been thinking about a new roof, I'm telling you, brother, man, now is the time to lock in at today's cost, and you don't pay till the job is done. With cold weather on the way, don't wait. Make sure your roof and gutter systems are ready for winter. All full roof and gutter replacements at AGG Roofing come with a 10-year leak-free guarantee maintenance warranty. Take advantage of our free inspections, no down payments, and fast approval low-interest financing. AGG Roofing, putting a roof over your head.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Get the coverage you need to help you achieve everything you want with Acrisure. Call Bart Hardauer, manager of Acrisure Insurance in downtown LaSalle, today.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back here at Rock Falls High School. Wrapping things up, Princeton wins on the road, 60-52. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by the Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. Become a member today and unlock all the financial services IVCU has to offer. Special mention, two guys who really owned parts of this game for Princeton. Fourth quarter, Asa Garton was just a beast. And Garton finished with 10 points and just a huge fourth quarter, made some big free throws. And then a big pick-me-up in the first half from the sixth man for Princeton, Gavin Lanham. So two big contributions among many for Princeton. They're not going to be our player of the game, but wanted to mention Gavin and also a special notice to Asa as well. But our player of the game, the big guy you mentioned, Brandon, Noah Laporte, a double-double, 18 points. 15 rebounds, and if a double-double can look kind of easy or quiet, you could argue.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we were saying Laporte with a rebound, Laporte with a rebound, Laporte with a rebound, but, you know, that's how good he can be. He kind of, quote-unquote, kind of can make it look easy at times.
Yeah, his skill and talent obviously stand out, but this wasn't a Noah Laporte game. Like, when you look at it, you're going to be like, oh, Noah Laporte dominated.
Right.
You couldn't really do
one
that.
dunk.
Yeah, he had spurts of like, hey, we're going to win this, and I'm going to be a big reason why.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, hey, this is because of me. It wasn't like that. This was a team victory. But, I mean, he's the focal point. I mean, he was the main cog of the machine.
Yeah, and there were times where Rock Falls went on their runs, and it was Noah Laporte who got buckets down low for Princeton to quiet the crowd and get the Tigers settled again.
And even his defense in the first half, I mean, he was a reason why Heald shot 2 of 10. He had to be shifty. Heald had to go do runners because, you know, Noah Laporte was jumping out on him on the three-point line and he was going to get a shot blocked. So Noah Laporte was a big reason of that as well.
No doubt about it. Our IVCU player of the game, Noah Laporte. Want to thank all our sponsors, Princeton Auto Group, Heartland Auto Body, In-Home Care Connection, and IHCC Hospice. Someone's in the Kitchen, Town and Country Services, and Wyatt Meat Locker. We urge you to do business with all those Princeton Tiger sponsors. Want to thank Mike Sabatini on the camera on the Star Rock Media YouTube production. You'll be able to watch this game whenever you want. Go to our YouTube channel, search Star Rock Media, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And watch this great game by Princeton, a great win over Rock Falls. Thank Michael Redmond, engineering back at the WLPO studios. And want to thank my partner, Brandon LaChance. We started out with that boys-girls doubleheader way back early December. It feels like forever ago. We got the itch. We're able to scratch it about a month later here. And now it becomes a sprint for the next 2 months.
Yeah, we're going to be track stars real quick. We're going to win state championships in terms of
Speak for yourself on that. I'll be in the shot put or discus. I don't know what category he'll be in.
All right, I'll try to run. I'll try. But yes,
well, I did see that they do have like the power walking now in the Olympics.
They do.
I could try. That gives me a better shot.
Sam said he could do that too, so we could all qualify for that.
And we could all use it too, the power walk. I'm sure.
Sure could.
But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of games. We'll be back Tuesday night with Putnam County and Hall. Obviously, we'll have more LP games. We'll have some St. Bede games. Ottawa in there. We'll have Marquette as well. So looking forward to next month and a half, 2 months before March Madness.
Yeah, and we're going around the area. We're not just doing all LP. We're not doing just all one school. Yeah. It's kind of cool to see different teams, different players, and representing them as well as we can.
So I want to thank all of you listening and watching on 103.9 WLPO and on the Star Rock Media YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your weekend. From Rock Falls, Princeton wins over the Rockets 60-52. Talk soon.